The Annie Armstrong Easter offering will be kicking off in March, and we are very happy that we're able to give to the American missions. This Easter offering is for the North American missions, and it's named for Annie Armstrong. Annie was a very, very hard worker for missions. She believed in giving, she believed in praying, and she believed in going, and that she did. 100% of the offering that you give for Annie Armstrong goes to help the missionaries. I like to give to the Annie Armstrong Easter offering because that's home. That's for America. That's for our country. And we need more people to have Jesus in their hearts. So Annie worked for those things. Our mission is praying, giving, and going.
Why all Christians should give to missions? All Christians should give to missions in one form or another, because the core of a Christian faith is to share the gospel and make disciples, so it continues to spread. 2 Timothy 2:2 lays it out. And the things you have heard me say in the presence of many witnesses, entrust to reliable people who will also be qualified to teach others. Giving to missions makes it possible to sustain God's work. There's many ways to give to missions. Our local missions and organizations help reaching our communities around us. But every Christian should be participating in the spread of the gospel, because this is the heartbeat of the Holy Spirit. One of my missions that I believe in giving to the most is right here in our church and our kids and our youth for their future, so that they have programs to belong to and somewhere to come that's outside of school, keeps them safe and hearing about God.
I give to missions because I believe in the Great Commission. I remember as a child being in RAs here at Cross Memorial, learning about missionaries and their work in foreign countries and here at home. I support missions because, again, I believe that we need to support those that are being called to foreign countries and those that are being called to serve the cause of Christ here in our own country, sharing the gospel and starting new churches. Missions reminds me of a song that I sing, one of my favorite songs, entitled "What If I Give All?" It's about a little boy. In his church, they were taking an offering, and he asked his mother about missions, and she told him what it was going for and everything, and he said, "Okay, Mom." Then he reached in his pocket and he gave everything that he had. And so how much further will the gospel be presented to folks if we give all that we can? I'm a strong believer in missions. I believe that it's a great thing to support our missionaries, and Cross Memorial is a big supporter of missions.
I give to Annie Armstrong because it supports the North American Missions Board and missionaries all around North America.
One reason I give to missions is that I am not serving out in the mission field. And by giving to missions, I have a part in our missions program. Jesus tells us to send our light, rescue the perishing, and then to tell others about His love. I have been involved in missions at Cross Memorial for 65 years, and we have a wonderful missions program. I give to missions, I support missions, and I give missions.
I give to missions so the good news of Jesus can be shared to others around the world.
And I also give because of the Great Commission. I would like to read that. It's in Matthew 28:19-20. Go ye therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all of these things that I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always. He will be with us in everything that we do. And you know, he says, go, pray, give. God didn't say, maybe if you want to, or whenever you get time, he tells us to make disciples and to go. And Lord will help us all the way. He'll be right there. And I love giving to missions, I think, because I grew up in a mission-minded family. My mother and daddy and my brothers were all willing to go and give and pray. And it was rubbed off on me, I guess. So I'm willing to do that, and I hope you are.